on this episode of Hot Wings.
Hey guys, how are you?
Because of God, he's not here.
Okay, guys.
I love you, man.
I love you too, man.
Welcome everyone to our first instalment of Hot Wings. We have no legal connection to Hot Buns with Sean Evans. No, we're much better, where we have even hotter questions and even hotter guests. Today I'm joined by Ping's very own Mr. Mario Martinelli. Mario, how are you, man?
I'm all good, mate.
Yeah,
how are you?
Doing well? Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Magic.
Yeah. So how about we get started with these wings? We'll start with the coolest
Let's do
sauce.
it.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
fantastic. So we're going to start with our smoked tempura. That's our creamy barbecue sauce. No heat to it at all. So I'm
Just all flavour.
Yeah,
Let's go for it.
Right.
Okay.
Bash, give that a wee
That's it.
Ding.
Chin.
and
Love
sink
it.
So, obviously we own a pizza and wings restaurant. You must have a lot of memories growing up with pizza primarily, maybe.
Well,
Do you have any early memories of like maybe your first pizza?
I have memories of working with pasta dough and pizza dough from my nonna. So I remember being at my kitchen table with my nonna, not mine, her kitchen table, and being fascinated with the pasta rolling machine. And I loved that thing. It was a great thing to play with. There was so many different bits to do with. So I got fascinated with food from about there, and that probably stems into what we are now. Like early fascination with my nonna's table and all those foods.
Brilliant.
Amazing.
Fantastic, man. Next up, we've got our Ignis Sepa sauce, which is caramelised onions, cayenne peppers, and chilies to give it a little bit of that bite.
It's got a touch of bite, but it's all flavour again.
Oh,
Can't go wrong
exactly.
with caramelised onion flavour.
We're still going quite light, so
Yeah.
it's going to build up. It will get worse.
It'll be a slow build, but I'm all for the flavour.
Yep, you get that almost instantly.
It's all flavour though, man. It's amazing.
So going off of what we were speaking about, would you say it was maybe your nonna that inspired getting into the kitchen and getting into chefing itself?
Funnily enough, it was probably between my mother and my nonna. So my nonna, all the Italian food I've ever had came from my nonna. All that experience from my mum was a school dinner lady for years. She fed literally thousands on a daily basis. All those experiences of me being brought up around about people that like to cook food has probably propelled me towards where I'm doing it now, because the amount of times I've seen places, such as when I worked in places that shan't be named, that had microwaves on walls, like banks of them. We won't talk about that.
Yeah.
But after seeing that, I realised I would like to do fresh food instead, and here we are today.
So next up we've got our tatanka, which is roasted garlic and chipotle. So a good wee combination there, a wee bit of smokiness, we've got spice.
Yep.
Still nowhere near the challenge sauce yet, but
No, we'll get there.
I'm looking forward to it.
We'll get there very, very soon. In we get.
Chin chin.
And down the hatch.
Oh, you're I can feel the spice building up.
You definitely got a spice building that one. Tickles the back of your palate.
So a lot of people obviously do know you from your time in hospitality, but a lot of people know your past in music. You've got a bit of a musical background.
So
Talk a bit about that?
I'd say from the age of about 15 onwards. Before that was brass music, but from about 15 onwards I've been in the local music scene over the better part of 20 years. Played bass in so many bands I probably can't remember most of their names, and I've played in every dingy dive from here to Glasgow. And maybe a wee touch further depending upon the occasion, but yeah, I have many fond memories of playing gigs in some of the best places in the local area, and at one point this local music scene we couldn't be beaten. Like Kilmarnock and Ayrshire had one of the best local music scenes for any up and coming bands, and it's been proven because have had many good bands actually make it quite far from this area.
That is true, yeah.
Diffie Clyle, we've got Father Son, we've got a whole load of other ones.
Mango. We've got a wee bit of sriracha, we've got ginger for kick, and mango, of course, just to give it that kind of sweetness.
Lovely sweetness to it.
I don't know
Everything
about you,
balances.
I'm starting to feel the spice. Just
You
on the
do
back
feel
of
the
my tongue,
spice in the back of that, just from that last one there.
It's getting there.
The tanker's got the touch. This one's going to touch you more.
Oh, goody,
Can't
goody,
wait.
goody.
Can we
Ginger?
get?
Got a wee bone there as well. Oh, there it is. There's the heat. Oh, right. So,
Starting to come a bit.
I've been talking to you a lot about, obviously, like the roles that you've had, like in hospitality and your music career. It's a little known fact that you are quite a big fan of nerd culture.
Yep.
You know,
Massively.
Coincidentally, it's Warhammer 40k, I believe it is.
Yep.
What got you into those sort of nerdy subculture?
So from an early age, I was into airfix models. My dad, me and him used to make model airplanes, everything from the B-52 Lancaster bomber to the stealth bombers and Harrier jump jets. And it was then decided that my ceiling in my bedroom had no more space for planes.
Oh.
So we decided to move on to, I decided to move on to newer models. I'm pretty sure my mum and dad thought it's just a phase, you run out of it, but I picked up my first blister pack of Warhammer Fantasy at the time, and it was amazing from there. On from Orcs, on to Warhammer 40k and everything on beyond. Played every one of the other little side games that came away with it, anything else that came from the game workshop library of games, I've tried them all. And I have to say, I love being a nerd.
Righty, next up, how's that spice feeling, by the way?
It's getting there. It's getting there.
Well, next up we've got our Princess Peach. This is fresh raspberries and peaches to give it that sweetness, and it's a wee bit of habanero as well, just to give it an even better kick.
Because everyone needs a kick. Everyone needs a kick at least once.
We're only going up and up in here. We don't take half amounts.
Pretty sure there's a song in there somewhere.
Oh yeah, there should be. Chin chin.
And we go. It's all flavour. Right until it catches you at the back of the throat.
That's exactly what just happened to me there. Woo! Anyway, that's almost instant.
Yep.
Little known fact about you as well. During your music days, you had a bit of a history with kind of wild and wacky hairstyles.
I have
very famous for the dreads.
Yep. I've went through so many styles of hair from all genres of music. I've went from the long hair of the late 60s, early 70s rock. I went to dreadlocks because at one point metal was plagued with dreadlocks and I decided I'd join in. And then I went to mohawk, I've had a skinhead. Yeah, I've been through them all.
Been all over the place,
and
man.
Now that I've semi-retired from actually playing any sorts of music live, I've went all normal and it feels a bit like blending in with the crowd.
Yeah, it's not the best, man. God.
No, I have to admit, I do miss some of the hair sometimes. I don't miss the dreadlocks all that much. I did enjoy having them. I'd never recommend again.
Obviously, as you can see, I've had to crack open the water. We're moving up in spice. We're moving on to Maelstrom. This is an Amarillo habanero chilies mixed with chipotle. So we're getting rid of any and sweet here at this point.
Yep.
Moving on to more pain-based
This has
sauces.
definitely. Bring it. Bring it
on.
Bring me the heat.
Right. Oh, I noticed there's a lot less in this. That's
Yes.
making me worried.
Yes. No, don't be worried. Okay, worry.
Right.
Worry.
Ginger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's almost instant.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So, wee Nico, your wee boy.
Yep.
You've showed us photos of him plenty of times. You've spoke about him. He's just. He's your absolute earth. Would you ever see him doing something like this? Maybe
God,
like
I hope
in the future?
not.
Yeah.
I hope not. I'd rather he didn't get into spicy foods.
No.
As part of the kitchen, I would rather that my son, if he didn't feel compelled with all his being to become a chef, I'd rather he picked a trade that he felt wanting to do. Because the best part of being in any trade that you truly enjoy is it doesn't feel like a job at that stage.
Of course. You're okay there?
I'm okay. I'm just going to wash it down with ginger beer to burn a bit more.
Oh yeah, of course, man. Got to just add on to it.
Yep. But I would rather not have Nico get into the antisocial hours, the stressful workplace.
So, next up we've got our Thunderstruck hot sauce. I don't know about you, but I've got room for some more spice. This sauce has got fresh habaneros and pineapple, you know, the fruit that is actually going to eat you back.
Yeah, it's the only fruit that hurts on the way down.
Exactly, so why not put it in a hot sauce?
Yeah, let's make your life even more difficult. Let's go.
So it's a wing. Go back and go home, you know.
It's a lovely consistency, but you know it's going to hurt.
Aye, of course.
There we get.
Oh, that's going to be slow, I can tell. So, of all the places you could open a corporate empire such as Ping's Pizza and Wings, what made you choose Kilmarnock of all places? Was it just the kind of familiarity with it all, or something else?
I've never been too far away from here. And I feel like I've seen the town climb to great heights. At one point, it was like one of the social hubs in East Ayrshire. And now it has hit a slump at one point as well. The local music scene's nowhere here anymore. The club scene doesn't feel the same anymore. I feel like there's an obligation there almost to try and bring something back.
Of course.
Start reinvesting into your local community, and then we'll hopefully start to see a big upturn in whatever it is. So I'd like to think that we've came here because we can give back to the community. We can make a place for everyone to come to.
Alrighty, second to last sauce. How you feeling, man?
Aye, great. Right until I
sweats.
looked at what it is I'm looking at.
So this next one we've got up is 8 Flames. So we've got habanero, you've got pure spice, you've got pure heat. I think it is just habanero.
It is literally just a habanero chili sauce. Aye, okay, let's do it then.
Aye.
Let's do it.
You're
Okay,
fine. Chin.
go for it. Kind of regret my decision.
I've just shook till the sauce off that lolly, that was so daft. Oh! Okay, right, let's do this, man.
Okay.
So what's the end goal? Is this where you see yourself? Do you hope on maybe turning this into
Right now, I
a
don't
couple
want to die from 8
establishments?
Flames.
No, I mean,
Right
that's a good
now,
point.
my impending doom from 8 Flames is there, but no. I feel like having a fluid idea of where we'd like to go. Obviously, I'd like to see maybe another unit open,
Yeah.
possibly 2. A chain almost, but not.
Yeah, something
More like a family. Family restaurants all have a slightly similar spine to it,
Yeah,
but we're all off a different branch.
exactly.
So maybe that's how we'd like to go forward in this one.
One more left, boys. Here we go. So here we are, folks, onto the last sauce. This is our very famous, cruel and unusual punishment sauce. The world famous, world's hottest, sitting at about 12 million Scovilles, I want to say.
Anywhere up to about 12 million, from about 10 to 12 million in about there for a sauce.
This is pure liquid pain. Many people have attempted to try it. Only maybe 5 or 6 have actually succeeded.
Yep.
But we're going to give it a wee bash today. So let's see how it goes, Mario. I have faith.
Oh, good. So happy.
Let's see how this goes. So this is more or less the
Take a flat here.
this is more or less the last dollar.
Yep, I think if we're going to do anything here, we're going to coat this in 8 Flames because we're masochists, and then we're going to
Oh, and then we're going to do.
Yeah, then we're going to take this ramekin, and I think we should just get a wee
I think we
spread on top of. So I think,
Just
yeah.
Oh, there we
Oh, look
Oh,
at that.
brilliant.
Oh, I'm so happy we're doing this. What? Let's do this like
Are we like
Mills.
ours?
Yeah,
Oh,
do
that's
it. Let's do
romantic.
it. Okay, guys. Unfortunately,
Oh my god!
I know there's flavour there, but
Oh my god, that's instant. Woo!
I know there's flavour there, but
Oh man. Well, I think that's been a lovely wee day of hot sauces there, wouldn't you say?
that's enough. I don't want any more questions.
Awesome,
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for joining me. And thank you
No
very
problem.
much. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you.
watching our first instalment of Hot Wing. We've got many more to come up soon. And where's my challenge sauce?
That one.
And of
That one
course,
there.
as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. And of course, savour the flavour, eh?
Oh.
Oh.
And yet.
I need an adult.
Why no one told me that's what I did, people?
I need to speak to people like this.
I've got a taste for it.
Okay, imagine that getting to your table.
Hi guys, how are you?
We're on the pike, man. I'm in there. I've got a red pen here. Why paint the heels of my Crocs red and click them 3 times? Oh, no place like home.
What's the safe one?
We just, ah!
Ah.